you hack up a lung?
Dude, I had to fucking use my, try to talk loudly all weekend at
You're
work.
what?
I had to try to talk loudly all weekend at work, and when my voice isn't fully back yet, it took a fucking toll, man.
You always talk loudly.
So I haven't had my full voice, and these people left their hearing aids at home, and were like, I told my family not to bring them in, I don't need them. Like, do you understand? Stop yelling at me.
I think it's fantastic. We've been live for about a minute already.
That's awesome.
This is fucking great.
Welcome into another episode of Half the Distance Live, your weekly barroom commentary podcast. I am Matty Fax, who, my voice is slowly coming back. And then going away. And it's slowly coming back. Damn. Thank you for joining us. If you have never joined us before, we are a barroom commentary podcast on the NFL. That means myself, Matty Fax, Scotty Stats, Brian the Professor.
It's Matt and some other random people, you know.
Here to bring you our thoughts on the NFL. Barroom commentary means we've been drinking and smoking. We're going to enjoy this show. If you have never joined us before, we are brought to you by our everlasting hatred for almost everyone that calls games.
Pretty much.
The Troy Aikmans, the Chris Collinsworths, and absolutely the Joseph Buck. He is just the worst, which brings us to our one toast we have here. Fuck Joe Buck.
Fuck Joe Buck.
Fuck Joe Buck.
We have one other thing we'd like to do. On that note, though, put Erin Andrews in the booth. I'm tired of asking
Put her in the
this.
booth.
Just do it.
She's one of the best.
She is. And I would actually like to hear her thoughts on the game. I don't want to hear any more Collinsworth gargling on Patrick Mahomes. Okay. We also like to start out by handing out koozies. If your favorite team won, you get to use your favorite team's koozie. If they lost, you have to use your least favorite team's koozie. My Bears managed to pull out a victory this week, so therefore I get to use a Bears koozie, and that Packers koozie can go fuck itself. For Mr. Staten, his Giants have yet to play, and they're playing the Patriots, his least favorite team, tomorrow night, so he gets to use the G-Men.
Somebody got lucky because of schedules of play.
That's okay.
I noticed it takes you a lot longer to put the Pats koozie on your fake fucking glass than it does your G-Man koozie. That went on nice and smooth.
The Professor is a Broncos fan. His team plays tonight, so he gets to use his team's favorite koozie and not the Cowboys.
I am torn because they played Thursday and did well.
And up, Greg, being a Bills fan, they won today as well, so he gets to use a Bills koozie, and here it says "Up, Greg" on it. All right, let's get started. Thanksgiving kicked off with the Green Bay Packers traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions, and they pulled out the win 31-24. Love, 234 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, 83 yards rushing. Dontavian Wicks, 6 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Christian Watson, 4 catches, 30 yards, and a touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 1 for 23. Romeo Dobbs, 4 catches, 20 yards, and a touchdown. And Micah Parsons, 8 tackles, 4 solo to go with 2.5 sacks. For the Lions, Jared Goff, 256 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Jameer Gibbs, 68 yards rushing. David Montgomery, 32 yards rushing, and a touchdown. Jamison Williams, taking over after Amon-Ra St. Brown got hurt without getting a single catch, had 7 for 144 and a touchdown. Kennedy, 4 for 36. And Isaac Tesla, 2 for 35 and a touchdown. The Pack have now swept the Lions this year. And the Lions are in kind of a tough spot right now in the NFC North.
Yeah, I feel like the past 2 weeks when they talked about Dan Campbell calling plays made it seem like that's all they needed to do to get right. And the reality is, it seems like, the loss of their coordinators is pretty fucking devastating.
Yes.
Because not a big change to the squad.
But it was going to happen.
Yeah.
We thought it would happen. Well, I thought it would happen sooner. Mm-hmm. And it seems to be catching up with them at the worst part of the season.
Yeah. Well, because you have these coordinators, right? This is my defensive scheme. This is my offensive scheme. And they know the nuances of it. The fine little nuances, because they've dreamt about it, right? They're showering and they drift off and they're like probably thinking about all these scenarios. It's their scheme. They own it. Yes, I'm thinking about them in the showers.
You went right to the shower.
Right to the showers. Right
Not
to
a
the
desk, not their office,
Not while they're eating dinner.
not a lounge chair, not in a hot tub.
Such
Not while they're at the
Showers.
bar enjoying
Such
a beer.
a great place to daydream, though. Anyways,
Where were you?
in the shower.
In the
All right,
shower.
okay.
Anyways, so now you're trying your best to continue with the offensive schemes because they didn't really flip the script from last year with the new coordinators this year.
Nope.
You know?
They said, like, here's the book, do this.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. So they're trying to follow suit with what they had been doing for the past few years, and it's not as clean. It's not as stealthy.
It's hard to do with a lot of shower dick on your mind.
Just so
you
much
know?
shower dick. That's the just. Let's not gonna lie, a lot of shower dick. But, yeah, so that seems to be the problem. So now as everyone starts learning the playbook a little bit more and more, the other teams start learning the playbooks a little bit more and more. You're gonna suffer. I also think that Green Bay was they were popping in this game.
Yep.
They were feeling it. I don't like talking about everyone's there to play and win, especially you don't count out Detroit, but it just felt like they were locked in like crazy. It was impressive, and it just made for great Thanksgiving football.
And it didn't help that the interior of the Lions' offensive line, like Frank Ragnow tried to come out of retirement this week at center, and then he had a hamstring issue, so he couldn't even pass his physical.
Oh, man.
And the interior of their offensive line is just not as good as it was in years
Like,
past.
they're decimated, too.
Yes.
It's like, oh. I mean,
And
not
Penei
like
Sewell
the-
has missed time.
Yeah.
He's old, also. even missing
yeah,
time. I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
he's. I don't want to say he's missing a step.
I don't think he's 30 yet.
Oh, really?
I don't think
Damn,
so.
it
I'll
feels
check
like he's
that
been
while
in the
you.
league forever.
I'll check that while you talk.
Okay, yeah. Just feels like he's been around forever, but I don't want to say that he's missing a step
He's 25.
because it's really. Damn.
Yeah.
Why do
He
you feel like
feels
he's
like
been
he's
there
older.
forever?
Yeah.
Never
He's
mind. I'll shut
a
up.
really,
then.
really good player, I
I'll
guess.
shut up. Never mind. Done.
That's what happens when you're really good right out of fucking college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he has been
Yeah.
dominant since
Like on
he
the
got
line, that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And it is kind of weird to me because their defense actually isn't decimated by injuries this year,
Yeah?
but just having some issues. And, Green Bay, they're a really well-coached, well-run organization.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is a big addition that they had. Like, it kind of got
It's gotta help.
overblown at the beginning of the year, and then people stopped thinking it was a big deal, and now he's
Well,
asserting himself. And
as we've said many times, like his stats aren't blowing up this season, but that doesn't discount all the things that's happening on the other side of the line because he's fucking
exactly,
there. You know?
exactly. All the scheming you have to do to try to avoid him.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's like the best corners rarely have the most interceptions.
Absolutely.
Kind of the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And usually if you have Dion on one side, the other guy's giving up a fuck ton of catches and yards.
I think also for Green Bay, like Jordan Love, he is the guy. Like they were pretty sure last year, and like this year, like no, he's the guy. And when you can take away the focus, like okay, we have our quarterback, we can focus on other things in practice.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
And he's still a little streaky,
He's still young,
Exactly. But
there's trust there. I think.
yeah,
Which-
I agree. He's the guy. He just doesn't seem to be lighting it up the same as the previous two quarterbacks. But who out there is better that you're gonna find?
I also
Nobody.
think he has a better running game at this point in his career. than
That's
they
a
have.
good
point.
Josh
That's
Jacobs is a fantastic running back.
Yeah,
to have there.
yeah.
And the fact that he's getting touchdowns near the goal
Yep.
line are taking away those from Jordan Love. So.
Every fucking carry he gets, he's like, "Thank God I'm not in fucking Vegas."
Oh my God!
You
Can
know?
you imagine? He must thank them every day for letting him go. Oh my God!
Fucking Max Crosby, fuck you for leaving.
Yeah, no shit. I think Crosby's like, "Can you get them to trade for me?"
I was like, right? I'll play in Green Bay.
Exactly.
I like cheese.
Jesus. All right, the Chiefs for the second game on Thursday traveled to Dallas and lost another one-score game,
So torn on
31
this
to
one.
28. Patrick Mahomes did have 261 yards passing and 4 touchdowns to go with 30 yards rushing. Kareem Hunt 48 yards rushing. Rasheed Rice 8 catches, 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. Xavier Worthy 4 for 61. Kelsey 5 for 45 and a touchdown, and Hollywood Brown 2 for 20 and a touchdown for the boys. Dak Prescott 322 touchdowns, 1 interception. Javonte Williams 59 yards rushing. Malik Davis 47 yards rushing and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb 7 for 112 and a touchdown. Pickens 6 for 88. Ferguson 5 for 36. And here's a blast from the past name, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
6 tackles, 5 solo, and 2 sacks.
The once and future king.
Yeah. I guess he likes playing in Texas. Houston, that does.
Yeah.
But this has just been the story of the Chiefs all season. Last year they couldn't lose a 1-score game. This year they have a 1 win in these situations.
One. Yeah.
And they're in a lot of games that are very close this year.
But Chiefs being 6-6, that just warms my belly.
Yeah.
Yes, their upcoming schedule is not too rough though. Like they have some games that I think are very winnable.
Yeah. I'm looking right now.
But again, every game with Pat
All right.
Mahomes is winnable.
Well, so they got to go play the Texans, and so now we have the battle of good defense.
Great defense.
Great defense.
Yeah.
But Texans offense is looking sloppy.
If they can sack, I just forgot the Bills quarterback.
Josh Allen.
8 times, they can get to Mahomes at least 6.
Yep,
you know?
yep, right.
You would certainly think so.
Then they got the Chargers, which apparently is going to depend on a hand injury with Justin Herbert.
Well, now they don't
and
have a
his
quarterback.
Right, his
so,
level
yeah.
of healing. Not an easy win, to be honest.
It shouldn't be.
But like a good, healthy Justin Herbert, like you want to watch that game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to watch that,
Especially
game for
when
sure.
them
Yeah.
fighting for
Yeah.
a wild card spot.
Yep.
Oh, you want to see that.
And then they have just 3 easy wins after that: Titans, Broncos, and Raiders.
Such a dick.
Titans and Raiders should
I
be
was
easy
like,
wins for me.
no, I know they play the Broncos one more time, dick.
It's just
fucking
Broncos
Raiders though. I don't know.
you know, and,
Just
and
to fuck them
Oh.
up. Is that to close out the season?
it is to close of the season, and it's happened.
Oh.
It's happened before.
If the Raiders
love it.
win and they lose like a wild card spot, oh my god, that'd be fucking amazing.
Really would. Also, for them to make the playoffs at this point, with the rest of the AFC, it's just going to be tough. It's an uphill. They need to win out.
They do. Well,
Absolutely do.
This season though, you never fucking know.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. It's
yep.
been a very
I fucking love it.
fun
It's great.
season because
This is-
you're never really sure who's
Like even
actually.
the 9-10 win teams, like we're not safe. You know?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking great.
This is where coaching shines, and you can't take anything. One man who isn't slipping in his old age is Andy Reid.
Yep.
You know,
Chris Jones,
unless
though,
it's the shower.
Chris Jones has actually been one of the larger issues.
Just
I
shower
think.
thoughts over here. So.
I think this year because he's
You brought
not
it back to
playing.
the shower.
He's not playing up to his normal
He's really not.
level.
Yeah.
And is that because age is catching up with him? He is about 30 years old, so
But there's not a big reason for that though.
I know he hasn't had huge injuries.
No.
So
Like-
I don't really know what's happening there.
And like he can give fuck all about who's defensive coordinator. He's gonna do the same shit no matter who's fucking coaching.
And
him.
Spagnuolo is a very good
Yeah,
defensive
yeah.
coordinator too. So
Like he is definitely taking a step back, and I don't know why.
Yeah, he is 31.
yep. age
Yep.
catches up.
Yeah.
All right. The Bengals traveled to Baltimore, and it turns out Joe Burrow makes the defense better in Cincinnati. I don't know how, because the Bengals won 32-14.
Oh, pure aura.
Yeah.
Pure aura.
Joe Burrow, 261 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Chase Brown, 78 yards rushing, goes 7 catches for 35 yards. Jamar Chase, 7 catches, 110 yards. And Yoshivas, 1 for 29 yards and a touchdown. For the Ravens, Lamar had 246 yards passing, but an interception. Derrick Henry, 60 yards rushing and a touchdown to go with 1 catch for 44 yards. Keaton Mitchell, 19 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 5 catches for 95. Mark Andrews, 4 for 47. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 for 25. The Ravens offense, we talked about this last week, is having issues in
Yep.
the last few
Yep.
games. I don't know what to think of the Bengals at this point. I truly don't.
It makes no sense that Joe Burrows plays and the defense gets
Yeah.
better. I mean, offense clearly got better,
Oh.
you know?
Well,
But their defense, like, stopping at 14 points, like, that's the lowest point total against the Bengals all fucking season.
all right. So they beat the Browns and then they beat the Jaguars in the beginning of the season.
And both teams scored more than 14.
They sure did. Then they went on a 4-game losing streak, and then they beat the Steelers, which was
Unexpected.
Right, that was
And
the
an
first-
offensive
Flacco.
shootout.
Wasn't Flacco had just gotten traded there?
Yep, right. And then they went on a losing streak, which included the Jets, right?
And just getting decimated by
It's getting
everyone.
decimated by
man.
everyone. I mean, at some point we're talking the whole any given Sunday kind of thing, and it's as much of a surprise as it is. At the same time, being energized with Burrow being back, right? But I think I'd rather say that the Ravens they're in trouble. Like, it's disappointing how Lamar Jackson.
The AFC North is such a clusterfuck.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, they're 2 games out, and they played like shit all season.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're fucking right in it, you
All
know?
right, so the Bengals have to go play the Bills.
That's a test. That's the real test.
That's a big test.
And then the Ravens again.
Yeah.
And then Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns.
So they should win out the last few.
Yes.
I mean, they have it in. I mean, the Dolphins actually, like, that could be a fun shootout,
Could be.
potentially. Cardinals and Browns, we'll see. Like, that's the weird thing, right? Browns and their defense make things uncomfortable.
Cardinals with Dylan Gabriel,
right?
Fucking way better than before.
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett, sorry.
Yeah.
The other guy we always forget about.
Yes, right. So, I honestly, I think more so to me, it's that the Ravens, they're falling apart. They're falling apart, you know? I'm not trying to take away from the Bengals.
But they are.
But that's, yeah.
Yep. For no reason.
Lamar Jackson, like, oh, you're not finding open targets downfield? Run.
Yep.
Run.
Yep.
He only had 27 yards rushing.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to be a popular conversation in Baltimore, but is John Harbaugh just maybe time to... Is his message getting a bit stale there? Is it time for them to move on? He's been a great coach for them. 2 Super Bowl wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who do you put in place? Like, who's the
thing.
the fire? You know what I mean?
don't know.
Like, hey, by the way, the Giants are shopping. We'll take Harbaugh.
Yes,
yeah,
you would.
Yeah.
In an instant.
But, like, the Ravens are falling apart for no apparent reason.
Like, I'm sorry. 2 of the 4 of us in here arguably could say they would take Harbaugh. Myself and Greg. Are the Bills ready to move away?
Oh.
Not necessarily. But is Harbaugh a better coach? Yes. The 2 of you, very different things.
I will stick with Sean Payton.
I am quite happy with Ben Johnson.
Sean Payton is, I would say he's on that same level as Harbaugh. Ben Johnson is in the middle of building something.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You can't take that culture shift.
Nope.
The Bills, I mean,
playoffs, 7 out of 8 years, but never the big one.
it's not the craziest thing in the world to be like, we're ready for a shift. Now, you better make sure that fucking Josh Allen is on board with it. Don't piss him off.
Yep.
At the same time, like, John Harbaugh, I feel it could be an upgrade.
He has
in
proven
Buffalo.
he can win in the NFL.
Absolutely.
You know?
Defense has been struggling, right? So so what do you do with the Ravens? Do you get rid of him? For what reason?
What?
What are you trying to
What's
build
the upgrade?
to?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not saying they will. I just think it's a question worth asking.
That's very, actually, I like that question.
Maybe in a nice turn of events for Cleveland, the Ravens are going the way of the Browns. Like, remember how Cleveland was like, oh, we're getting so close. Fucking fuck the franchise. We're moving to fucking Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were fucking amazing.
Yep.
Maybe Baltimore's doing Cleveland things, you know?
That's a terrifying thought for Baltimore fans.
It really is, yep.
Okay. Black Friday. The Bears went to Philadelphia,
All right, next.
and they pulled out the win 24-15. Caleb Williams, 154 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. In the fourth quarter, it was Kyle Manunga for a Bears touchdown. There you go, Scotty.
It was very racist.
I know. He got 130 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 125 yards rushing and a touchdown. Cole Kmet, 3 for 36 and a touchdown. Luther Burden, 4 for 33. Colson Lovin, 3 for 28. Nashawn Wright went in on the tush push attempt by the Eagles, and the refs finally called that right, unlike when the Eagles played the Giants. And the ball was stripped from Hurts, and they gave him the, oh, no. Forward momentum was stopped. That is not a fumble. They did not call that this time, and turnover occurred.
Mm-hmm.
For the Eagles, Hurts had 230 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Saquon Barkley continued his disappointing season with 56 yards rushing. A.J. Brown came to life, though. 10 catches, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 5 for 48. And Dallas Goedert, 2 for 27. I will say that it is very weird the difference a year makes, as the previous Black Friday was when we fired our head coach in the middle of the season for the first time ever as a franchise.
It seemed to work out well, though.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's just weird to look back how unhappy and like just sad it was to watch the Bears each week finding new ways to lose.
Well, they lost 10 in a row last year.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes.
After a semi-promising start.
Yeah.
4-2 to 10 to then be 4-12.
Oof.
Yeah.
So, I'm a little surprised that in a game with terrible, terrible wind, when you see on one side of the field, Monangai and Swift putting up
two 100-yard rushers.
155 yards on the ground. Holy shit. Sorry, 255 yards on the ground. Holy shit.
What is your best guess
Right?
for the last time the Bears had two running backs with 100 yards rushing in a game?
Oh my god. The answer is going to be Otto Graham if I know anything right here.
Nah, he played for the Browns, sir.
Wait, do you know the answer?
I do.
Is it 83?
No.
Is it in the 80s?
Yes.
86.
Close. 85.
Was it the Super Bowl year?
Walter Payton and Matt Suey on November 9th of 1985.
That one time. Okay.
So 40
The Super
fucking
Bowl
years
year,
later.
But then
oh, Jesus.
But then you have, I'm looking over at Philadelphia, and they rushed a whopping 87 yards. 2 people. Saquon Barkley got 13 carries.
And no one else but Jalen Hurts.
And then Jalen Hurts.
No one else.
Right.
What the fuck, Philly? What are you
Right.
doing?
What am I missing
Yep.
here? It's crazy.
And it wasn't like they were down 21-0 in the first quarter.
Nope.
No, actually.
You didn't
The
need
first
to
half
like,
was
use
quite
the
close.
clock. Like, fucking
Yeah.
run. You have Saquon fucking Barkley.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
bitched about, I bitched about this last week. Like, they're fucking not doing anything.
Yeah.
Again and again and again.
Philadelphia had it within
Oh.
1 point in the third. Right?
Yep,
it
10 to
was
9.
10-9.
And then we threw an intercept, or Caleb threw an interception, and then the tush push fumble occurred, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears went right down. And
Right.
Like, I've never seen a Super Bowl winning team just fall apart so fucking quickly.
Well, this is an interesting point you bring up
Jesus.
with that, because not last year, but the year before, the Eagles completely cratered in the second half of the season. Nick Sirianni's job, a lot of people mentioned, is he going to be fired?
Yeah.
I do not think he's on a hot seat. They won a fucking Super Bowl
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Like, that is not a coaching thing, I don't
Well,
think.
but
Yeah.
again, they're also going through coordinator turnover hell.
Yes, because they have
You
a
know?
new offensive coordinator
Yeah.
for, I don't know, like the 95th straight year in Jalen Hurts' playing football life.
But again, like, maybe respect your coaching staff a little bit more.
I respect going to get head coaching jobs, but again, you can spend all this money paying head coaches that you fired midway through the season to fulfill their contract for 1 or 2 years.
Yep.
But you can't ever assume that you're going to be paying your coordinators there to keep them. Oh, and by the way, make your head coaches better.
And there's no salary cap for coaches.
It's crazy.
Pay them whatever the fuck
You're
is going to make them
Philadelphia.
happy
You
to
can
keep
afford
you
it.
there, you know?
You can afford it.
Yes,
Yep.
you can. To me, the biggest difference, and granted, I am obviously pulling for one side much more than the other.
Oh, clearly.
But what appeared to me, anyway, watching the game, was that on one side of the ball was a team that absolutely is a team and believes in each other and in their coaching staff.
Which is what
And
Philly
on the
looked
other
like
side
last year.
is Philly, which, yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
what I don't understand, because last year that's how they were.
But like that does fall on Sirianni.
It
does.
does.
You
It
know?
just
Wait,
does. Like,
real tough question. They lost a captain last year.
Yeah.
yep.
Like, how important was that? Yeah.
Is that the difference?
It's a huge fucking hole. It really is. Like, not just that he was a captain, he was the center.
Yeah.
That makes a big fucking difference.
Also,
And
having Lane
we've
Johnson
talked-
out this week was
especially-
not helpful.
Especially in the summertime, we talked about, like, no one fucking appreciates a Pro Bowl center until you don't fucking have one anymore.
Right. Right.
And he might have been the fucking heartbeat of that team.
And
you
I mean,
know?
obviously, we see how fun-loving he is, but if you listen to the podcast, he's attentive to a lot of stuff,
Yes.
right?
He is clearly the more intelligent brother.
or more obviously intelligent.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
But is that such a big gap, that the bridge between what the coaching staff wants to do to the players, and like, so being a captain is not a small thing, which
No.
Annoyed the fuck out of me when the
Russell
last
Wilson.
week's game, Russell Wilson went out for overtime. It's like, that's right, we made Russell Wilson a captain because you have to, and it's like, oh yeah, you're a captain because you're a quarterback.
You can strip him of that at any point.
Yeah,
There's no rules
I
garnering that.
I mean, at this
Exactly.
point, Jackson Dart or Jameis should be the captain instead of him, in my opinion.
right.
Yeah.
And it's like, but there's a difference. You have the C on your chest versus being a team captain,
Yeah.
a team leader.
Yes.
And
Kelsey-
being a
Kelsey
captain
being a
and being a
team
leader
leader,
are
yeah.
two different
And I
things.
think that's the
leader
difference,
doesn't
is
need
like-
that fucking C
Exactly.
fucking stitched on their
No,
So
they don't.
yeah, I said they lost a captain. They lost a leader in Kelsey for sure. So
Yeah.
maybe that's a way bigger deal.
But he wasn't there last year either.
Oh, is it 2 years removed?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. Well, even still,
You think about the impact, though.
wheels. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
And
yeah,
people
never
just
mind
like
then.
mimicking or mirroring what he would have
I
said.
forgot that he's 2 years.
you know?
removed. I was thinking he was only 1 year.
Jurgens had a
removed,
very
so-
good year last year
Yeah.
for them.
Okay. All right.
But again, Lane Johnson's out this week. Running game unable to get going against a team that has given up a fuck
my
ton of
God.
rushing yards this
It's
season.
crazy.
But
Who
like-
are still without their top 4 linebackers.
But this still goes to fucking Sirianni. This goes to coaching. Like,
I agree.
you have Saquon Barkley, who has proven he will do fucking whatever it takes to win, and you give him what? I'm gonna look at
13.
13
13
carries. 13 carries.
Yeah. Monangai
How many
had
catches?
22. Oh, how many catches?
None.
None. I
How
don't
many
think a single
targets?
one.
2 targets.
What? 2 targets.
2 targets.
2 targets.
He is
Yeah.
one of the most explosive players in the game. I cannot say most explosive player on that team. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith are
Yep,
outstanding.
Mm.
But damn.
When you have 3 game breakers on your team, and
Yeah.
you don't fucking
Yeah.
scheme for that,
No.
Chicago rushed 47 times.
Yep. Chicago had possession for pretty much 40 minutes to 20 for the Eagles. I mean, the score, I don't think really shows how bad the Bears were kicking the shit out of them in the second half.
oh fuck yes, they
I mean,
were.
up and down the field, running all over.
Yep.
Like it was I was so happy, and also quite impressed. I was like, I was not sure how Ben Johnson versus and now the name of the coordinator for the Eagles, of course, is going to slip my mind. Vic Fangio.
Yeah.
It was the first time they'd ever coached against each other, and Johnson was just like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run all the fuck over you.
Yeah. I don't know how Fangio still has a job in the NFL.
Because last year that defense in Philadelphia was fantastic.
Yeah, not because of him.
The defensive line they had, admittedly, was far better and a lot better depth last year. They lost one of their big performers to New England, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So that might also be part of it, but
I think we're burying the lead. The Bears are a legitimate fucking team.
it's pretty sweet. They are number
And I
one in the
fucking-
NFC right
I
now.
fucking
Number
hate
one in
to
the
say
NFC.
that with you
Yep.
sitting right next to me.
Yep. Yep. Well, because we keep waiting for the Bears to fucking Bears it. Right? Right?
Well, like all last season, we're like
Yeah.
early on, we're like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't think they
Right.
really got it. I
No,
don't
no,
think
no,
they-
yeah,
like-
no. The Giants are doing that shit. The Bears are doing that shit. Yeah.
Gives you hope, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still living with hope, to be honest. I am.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
For 2028?
Hope for
It
slow
springs
growth.
eternal, sir.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, for slow growth, but yeah, it's
Listen, in the end, like, I watch a lot of Bear shit. Whatever Ben Johnson did during training camp, during spring practices, he is building a culture there that we have not had.
Yep.
The belief that you can win.
Yep.
The belief
Yep.
that you can rely on your teammates, and they will find a way to win.
They fucking drafted Monangai.
In the 7th round.
Best thing they've done in fucking years. Oh my god, you know?
Pretty good pick.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And then, DeAndre Swift? Yeah, we'll fucking take him, you know?
The thing that surprised me the most about the running game is that before the bye week for us, the running game was non-existent. It wasn't until after the bye week and they play against the Commanders that all of a sudden the running game started working out. Now I realize that takes, 3 new offensive linemen on the interior.
Yeah, yeah.
New offensive line coach, new scheme, all that stuff.
But let him fucking play.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Fucking
Yeah.
great.
Just keep running it.
Fucking
Fuck
great.
it. Fuck it. Because Darnell Wright is starting to look like Penei Sewell in the run blocking anyway. His
Yeah,
pass blocking is
yeah.
not as good. I will freely admit that. But damn,
Oh, you gotta start. Yeah.
gotta start somewhere.
That's a great fucking win for you
I
guys, man.
was
great
so
win.
happy on Friday. Okay. Get into today's games. We start off with San Francisco traveling to Cleveland. Poor Cleveland Browns
That
fans.
happened.
Yeah, 49ers 26, Browns 8. Brock Purdy 168 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 4 yards rushing and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 53 yards rushing and a touchdown to go with 4 catches for 21 yards. George Kittle, 4 for 67. Juwan Jennings, 4 for 39 and a touchdown. And Cleveland Farrell, 9 tackles, 6 solo, and 2 sacks. If you don't know who that is, back when Mike Mayock took over as GM of the Raiders, it was his first round draft pick. 4th overall, never did shit with him.
Did he write that happy song?
He may have. Happy to be fucking out of Vegas. For the for the Browns, Shadur Sanders, 142 yards passing and a touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, 91 yards rushing, 2-point conversion. Dylan Sampson, 23 yards rushing. Fannin, 3 for 43 and a touchdown. Myles Garrett, 5 tackles, 2 solo, and another sack. He is now, I believe, 3.5 sacks from from tying the record. And he still has 4 or 5 games.
Is he like 20? 20 and a half?
He's at 19.
Jesus.
22 and a half is the record. Before we get to the 49ers, odds, in your opinion, that Myles Garrett can win Defensive Player of the Year on a team as bad as the Browns has been?
98%.
I feel like that's like the only shining spot they have. And
Like,
take
he's
that
a
away from
monster.
him. Like
Yeah.
the way he's playing this year, it has to. Otherwise you're going the route of MVP is a quarterback's award. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
got to go.
You were good, but your team wasn't winning.
Yeah, your team wasn't winning, right? It's like, but look at what this one individual player was
Honestly,
doing.
without him,
Right.
how many points would be getting scored on this
Right.
team?
Yeah.
It's not defensive. This is not defensive MVP. This is defensive player of the year. Simple as that. Right? The rest of the team can suck, but you're out there shining like a diamond. Fuck, you better go to him.
And like,
Also, I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
no.
Oh no, I was gonna jump off.
With his amount of sacks, like Myles Garrett isn't an unknown quantity. It's like everybody fucking knows him, and they scheme against him. Anytime someone is playing fucking Cleveland, he is the focus of the scheming, and he still has that many fucking sacks.
Do you know who he beat to get his sack today?
Insane.
Future Hall of Famer Trent Williams.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's the man he beat to get his sack today.
But like,
Yeah.
he's that fucking good.
He's
You know?
outstanding.
Yeah.
And it pains me to say that about a Texas A&M guy. It really pains me to say that, but he is so fucking good.
Why they fucking choked to UT this week?
Oh yeah, because I hate A&M.
It lessens the burden this week.
I really don't like University of Texas. I despise A&M.
I know.
Their fans are the fucking worst. But for the 49ers, not a massive showing on offense, but did enough to get the win. Their defense shut down the Browns, which not too hard. Like Shadur Sanders played pretty well, I thought, for a rookie in his second start ever.
Oh, not bad.
No, and going against
similar stats to Brock Purdy. So
and going against a defense that is well coached.
Actually, that's what I was gonna say. Is I'm annoyed by ESPN's QBR. I don't understand it because I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so Brock Purdy was 16 for 29. Shadur Sanders was 16 for 25. Purdy was 168 yards to 149 from Shadur Sanders. They both got a touchdown. They did not get an interception. Brock Purdy was sacked 1 for 7 yards. And Shadur was 3 for 34. However, Brock Purdy got a 76.6 QBR, and Shadur Sanders got a 16.2.
But I'm pretty sure that Shadur had a higher quarterback rating.
He has a higher quarterback rating,
which is dumb as shit.
But
how do you have a drastically different QBR?
I don't understand.
Yeah. The QBR takes into account things that we don't have access to.
Exactly.
Specific scenarios
and you know and what drives me crazy, it's like that number's supposed to mean something, but is it the eye test? I'm not so sure about that.
If you get more throwaways, it reduces your QBR.
But like at the same time, like
for being smart about getting rid of the ball.
And who judges a throwaway versus maybe
right?
You know,
So he's got these stats that are looking pretty ugly.
It's all for game purposes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, let's be honest. Like he's not a first round pick. He's not a second round pick.
Or a third round.
Or a third round.
Or a fourth round.
Exactly. He's off to a better start than anyone expected based on his draft position, and playing for the fucking Browns.
Yes.
Like, give this kid a fucking
Like, he's playing
break.
better than Dylan Gabriel was, and Dylan Gabriel was the higher draft pick.
I do think it's kind of funny we're talking about this versus Brock Purdy.
I know.
I was also
The
going to say this.
last pick in a draft?
Right.
Come on.
That being
We're
said,
talking about draft positions?
that being said, I do feel like, don't get me wrong, putting up any kind of yardage against the Browns, right? It's not like the easiest thing in the world.
It's easier when you have McCaffrey, Kittle, and Juwan Jennings.
I agree.
Versus, like, I like Harold Fannin Jr. He's a very good rookie tight end. And Njoku's been nowhere this
But you
season.
know what else? Like, I'm sorry, but I feel
Yeah,
like Mac Jones
yeah.
has been looking better than Purdy.
Oh, I think so, too.
Yeah, 100%.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Purdy is a
Without
very
the
good...
weapons that Purdy has.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Purdy is a very good... It's going to be mean. He's a system quarterback. And maybe Mac Jones is, too. But he's got more athletic ability
Yeah.
and natural quarterback ability
Yeah.
than Purdy. And it does show.
Yeah. I hope that Mac Jones can find a space, you know, like in Minnesota or somewhere.
Oh, I guarantee he's in Minnesota next year. I can almost guarantee it. I feel bad for J.J. McCarthy that's going to happen to him,
Yeah.
but he's not playing very well.
He's not playing well at all.
And Minnesota is in fucking hell with their quarterbacks right. We'll get to that, though. Okay. The Jacksonville Jaguars are now tied, I believe, or are just all alone in first place of the AFC South after a 25-3 win over the Titans. Titans did lead 3-0 at one point. It didn't matter. Trevor Lawrence, 229 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 25 yards rushing. Etienne, 28 yards rushing. Bashal Tutin, 17 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers, apparently he is good. Congratulations, Vegas. You gave up on him.
Happy.
6 for 90 and a touchdown. Brenton Strange, 3 for 40 and a touchdown. And Brian Thomas Jr., 2 for 28. For the Titans, Cam Ward had 141 yards passing. Tony Pollard had 60 yards rushing. Chig Okonkwo, 4 catches for 29 yards. Tyjae Spears, -1 yards rushing, but 6 catches for 25. And Gunnar Helm, 6 for 23. We have talked ad nauseum this year on the Titans and how they are just bereft of talent, and Cam Ward is in a bad spot. The Jags had started off, at least on defense, being very good this year, and they've had some weird lulls. But it seems like they might be peaking at the right time to make a move in the AFC South, especially with the Colts issues.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're just getting Robinson back, and a shitty first game out, but healthy. He didn't, like, have 2 fucking plays and had to go fucking back out, so that's a good sign.
I mean...
And fucking AFC South, like,
Although...
that's anyone's game.
Although, they have to play the Colts twice.
They
play
do.
them next week.
They have not played
That
them
will
yet
be
at all.
so big for choosing for that
They
division.
do have-
Oh my
I
God.
love the fucking
They have a
schedule. Look at
Jets
that.
and a Titans, so they got another Titans. And they got the Broncos in front of them.
Yep,
So,
yep.
they have a couple games that should be easy to go, but, like, the Colts, depending on, like, Daniel Jones and, like, how can he manage his broken leg? How is that really going to affect him?
They have to put him down like a Colt.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, I've said it on the show before.
I don't think he's a glue guy.
I had the exact same injury as him, as Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you did break your fibula once.
I sure did.
Yeah.
And I went back in during the soccer game that I broke it in.
Yeah.
And then I practiced on it for a few days. And then I started.
For our international viewers, he's talking about football.
It was a high school L football.
For our American viewers, he's talking about bitch ball.
Right. Oh, you ready? and here's the difference is that it was on my dominant leg, and when you're playing soccer, you're
That's
constantly using. I kept kicking the ball on my broken ankle. My broken fibula. It hurt, yet I could keep playing on it. So he just has to.
Have you still not gotten an award for that?
No, I'm crying out about it a lot.
Well, we'll make you an award.
Thank
Scotty.
you, I appreciate it. My point is, he's way better healthcare attention, right? And if all you're doing is playing on pain, you're going to get used to it. So if he can continue doing that, the Colts can stay a good team. So it's not like Jacksonville's got an easy path. At the same time, they can really get a good playoff position.
Yeah.
It's theirs to lose, I would say, at this point.
We bitch about the NFL and their scheduling and their lack of flexing games, especially past like the midpoint. But no one had the foresight to have the Jags wait until the last few weeks of the season to play the Colts twice. Like, oh, fucking love it.
Right?
Fucking love it. It's fantastic.
Because no one expected the Colts to be good this year.
Or the Jags.
Well,
like, they're tops of the division.
We felt like the Jags had it in them to grow, but not like this. Not like this. I agree.
I still have
Back to
serious
shower
doubts about Trevor Lawrence. But, oh, fucking, these last few weeks will be fucking amazing.
They really are. The other two teams in the AFC South, the Texans and the Colts. Texans traveled to Indianapolis and pulled out the win, 20-16. C.J. Stroud coming back off concussion, had 276 yards passing, no touchdowns and an interception. Mark, 64 yards rushing. Nick Chubb, 34 yards rushing and a touchdown. Nico Collins, 7 rushing yards and a touchdown to go with 5 catches, 98 yards. Higgins, 5 for 65, and Dalton Schultz, 7 catches, 55 yards. For the Colts, Daniel Jones, 201 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor, 85 yards rushing to go with 3 catches, 36 yards. Alec Pierce, 4 catches, 78 yards and a touchdown. Josh Downs, 2 for 44. And Tyler Warren, 3 for 22 and a touchdown. In what has been, thus far, an excellent rookie campaign for the tight end. Sauce Gardner got hurt in this game. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. The Texans' defense. If y'all have been paying attention, go back and watch the Texans-Bills game a couple weeks ago to get a good look at what that defensive line can do.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that we missed talking about with that was in that game, one of the sacks that occurred on Josh Allen, the defensive lineman, if he had not adjusted the grip he had on his leg, probably would have wrecked Josh Allen's knee for the rest of his career.
That was conscious.
And instead made a conscious effort to do a different angle to take him down. I still think it was one of the best sportsmanship plays in the year.
100%.
100%.
And I feel bad that we didn't mention it.
I'm glad you brought it up because when I didn't see that clip until like a couple days ago, and I'm like, oh fuck, that is it. He was getting the tackle. It was already happening.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the wherewithal, like the training these guys go through to be like, don't fuck up a quarterback. More importantly, don't piss off Buffalo.
But listen, the Texans, I mean, they run games with fucking General Mills at quarterback and his 9 feet of neck. Stroud coming back. It feels like this team, if the offensive line can keep playing pretty well, this team can actually make some noise in the AFC and maybe really get back into the playoff contention.
That division is so much fucking fun.
So much more fun than we thought it was going to be.
Minus the Titans.
Yes.
Which they're all just taking turns beating the fuck out of.
Yes.
But like, holy fuck. Like, none of them are safe.
No.
Any one of them who is the current top seed could be bounced from the fucking playoffs in a week.
Yes.
You know? Fucking love it.
Woody Marks looked like he was going to be great.
Yep.
He's just been good.
Which is good because Nick Chubb is not doing what they thought he would do.
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, at the same, but like if you could get a little extra out of Nick Chubb, and maybe that's it. Like once we hit those championship rounds, right? That old head comes out and just like, yep, this is who I am. You know, Woody Marks. You know, can he keep taking a few more steps forward? They need that extra little bit for sure. Because the receiving is still light, obviously. Like, they're down some...
Yep.
Nico Collins is fantastic, but, like...
Oh, man, if they had Tank this year...
I know it. That's...
But also,
really,
like,
really need it.
that Texans line, like... And, like, I watched most of that game, because it was one of the few I could get here, and they fucking shut down fucking Jonathan Taylor. Every time it fucking mattered, like, nope. Like, you know, 3rd and 2, nope, not getting it. 4th and 1, nope, not getting it. Like, they fucking shut down one of the best running backs in the NFL.
Yes.
I'm like, holy shit, Texans, you guys are fucking for real.
Danielle Hunter and
only
Will
got
Anderson.
85 yards, but on 21 carries. Like, you know,
that's a lot. You know,
And Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson are absolute studs on the defensive ends for the Texans. So
and, that defensive line. Oh, fucking love seeing that today.
So much fun to
fucking
watch.
Good.
For the Colts, though, I agree with you, Scott. Like, this is going to be a lot about pain management with Jones. Like, it is not the weight-bearing bone in your lower leg, so he can play with it. But a good shot from a defensive lineman or anyone on that lower leg, ooh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt real bad.
I assume he has, again, as someone who literally was kicking a soccer ball on it regularly, it's just painful.
Yep.
It's just painful.
You fight through that pain.
Right? Yeah. Now, if you're able to, put some type... I don't know if he's allowed to put a plate on there or anything like that. I don't know if they allow those things, but, like...
Well, they have all kinds of shin guards and shit.
But, like, it's... Even still, like, lessening... That's like getting hit in the cup. Like, it still really fucking hurts, So you just got to get used
Depends
to...
on the hits.
You got to get not reacting to it, right? Like, as you plant your foot, getting used to what it feels like when you plant your foot. When you twist this way, twist that way. So... for someone who was able to survive playing in New York, I think he can survive this pain a little bit better. So,
I also want to say, like watching the game, I was like, "Fuck, I'm afraid of what Danny Dimes can do." And when he was with the G-Men, there was never a fucking thought that crossed my mind. Seeing him this season with the Colts, I'm like, "Fuck, no, Texans, fucking watch out!" Like, this boy can fucking bring him back.
Yep.
And I fucking love seeing a guy who was fucking cast aside, one of like 5 this fucking season.
Right.
Come back like, oh no, this is a good fit for me.
Yeah.
I like this place, Fucking good to watch.
Well, we talked about what can Shane Steichen do, right?
Apparently make a fucking Pro Bowl quarterback,
Yeah.
Love it.
Excellent job of coaching for him this year. Okay, the Saints traveled to Miami and actually had one of the more enjoyable games to watch today. Dolphins did win 21-17. Tyler Shuck, 239 yards passing, 2 touchdowns and interception. Neal, 47 yards rushing. Devon Vele. Broncos fans might remember him because he got traded to the Saints, but no one else knew who he was, really. 8 for 93 and a touchdown. Chris Olave, 4 for 47 and a touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 5 for 39. Cam Jordan, the ageless wonder, 4 tackles and 2 sacks. For the Dolphins, Tua had 157 yards passing and an interception. Achane, 134 and a touchdown. Darren Waller, 2 for 47. Waddle, 3 for 40. Washington, 4 for 30. Minka Fitzpatrick had 7 tackles, 4 solo, 1 sack. And this game was actually 19-17, with the Saints attempting to go for a 2-point conversion that was intercepted by Minka Fitzpatrick and returned for 2 points for the Dolphins to get them to the 21-17.
Yeah.
And that was with less than a minute to go. This game almost went to overtime. For 2 teams that have been very disappointing, well, I don't know if you can call the Saints disappointing. We knew they were going to suck. But it's been a rough year for their fans.
I didn't mean this bad.
But Tyler Shuck,
Yeah.
they made the right call.
I'm going to say, he's looking like the guy for sure.
Like they
A lot more than
found
Spencer
a
Rattler.
quarterback.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry you wasted that draft pick, but...
maybe, but if they don't have to take a quarterback with an early first rounder next year, because they're going to have a top flight pick.
Yeah.
They can get a really good player for that team.
Yeah, I meant the Spencer one.
Oh, Spencer Rattler. Yeah, well, he's like a 5th rounder anyway. The Dolphins, though, and I know the Saints play hard. They have all season. They've gotten beaten by double digits a few times, but I never felt like they quit.
Mm-hmm.
They always felt like they were out there playing hard. And I just don't understand what the fuck is wrong with Tua. I know what's wrong. He's had too many concussions, but McDaniel and Tua are not on any page that seems to work for offensive coordinator or offensive play caller and a quarterback. I don't know where the disconnect is because he's been coaching them for what, fucking 3-4 years now?
So they're both reading books, and one is reading Twilight, and the other one is reading a documentary about the War of 1812.
Yeah, right.
So they think they're on the same page, and they're in the wrong fucking
they're both
book.
on page 220. There it is.
Yeah, the art of war. Right. The other one's got an art book, but it's paint by color or paint by numbers.
And it's actually a light bright.
Ouch.
Light bright.
They're like, oh, the fucking Dolphins, man. Achane is being not wasted. He still puts up numbers. Mm-hmm. He's constantly raising his value. Mm-hmm. He is way too good to be stuck on that fucking team.
Waddle is being wasted.
The entire offense is being wasted.
Yes.
You put in Daniel Jones in the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
That is a 9-win team.
Maybe not 9, but I'd give them 7.
More than 4? 5? What the fuck right now?
This is the fifth win, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know?
Without turning the ball over like Tua does, yes, it would be.
Jalen Waddle doesn't even have 800 yards.
Yeah. Absolutely wasted. I mean, listen, I know that ownership said we fired the GM. We like McDaniel. We want to keep him here. I don't know what he's showing right now that makes them feel that way.
Yep. And I'm a fan, but
I am too.
Well,
But
and
sometimes you need to be an offensive coordinator, have a head coach be like, stop running trick bullshit.
Yep.
Well, but also, if Tua's just like can't keep up, if he is the problem, then you can like your head coach and be like, I also get it, like play to the team you have, but what if he's getting every fucking drop from Tua?
Yeah. Like, what if this is the best Tua could possibly
Right,
do? Yeah.
right.
I mean,
And he can't mentally handle his game plan.
if he's just having to make sure that the cerebrospinal fluid coming out of Tua's ears
shit.
is getting cleaned up constantly, maybe that's a problem.
Oof.
I don't know.
That's horrifying.
I know, right?
You're not
Give me a
wrong,
chill.
yeah.
That's gross.
Okay. Speaking of another team where I don't know if the head coach is going to make it through the season, the Falcons went to New Jersey today
Oof.
and lost
Oof.
27-24.
Falcons.
Kirk Cousins, 234 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Bajan Robinson, 142 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 5 catches for 51. Tyler Algier, 20 yards rushing and a touchdown, 2 catches for 35. Kyle Pitts, 7 catches for 82 yards, and Sills, 2 for 15 and a touchdown. For the Jets, Tyrod Taylor, 172 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 44 yards rushing and a touchdown. Brees Hall, 68 yards rushing and a touchdown. The oft forgotten part of the Sauce Gardner trade wasn't just a first round draft pick. They also got Adonai Mitchell, who had 8 catches for 102 yards and a touchdown today. Mason Taylor, 2 for 21. John Mechie, 4 for 19. And Isaiah Williams had a kick return, only 1 kick return for him for 83 yards to help set them up for a score. We'll talk about the Falcons in a second. For the Jets, I am very happy for them and Aaron Glenn. I do think Aaron Glenn can be a good head coach in this league. I don't want the piece of shit that is their owner, Woody Johnson, to just randomly fire another goddamn coach. I don't know how much money he's paying ex-coaches. It's a lot, though. I am glad the Jets got this win today. It was very good, I think, for that team. And I do think, listen, if Ben Johnson learned from Dan Campbell, you need to give Aaron Glenn some time also.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
has very little to work with on that team.
Well, we knew it was a very different trajectory. The potential of the Bears versus the potential of the Jets coming out of last year were very, very different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. And then the Sauce Gardner trade.
Yeah.
And the Quinnen Williams trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that defense has been, you just took 2 of their top 3
Yeah.
players right out of it. They're still playing hard,
Like,
man.
they
Like,
pulled a major league.
Yeah, yes.
They got rid of all of their talent named players.
Yes.
And, I mean, they're still garbage, but they're not bottom of the pile garbage.
No, and I think that they are playing very hard for Aaron
Yeah.
Glenn. Like, at this point,
The Falcons, on paper, are a much better team.
Oh, my
it's
God.
crazy.
Much better
Crazy.
team, you know?
on the defensive side of the ball, on the offensive side of the ball, like,
Yep.
Raheem Morris, like, how hot is that coaching seat right now?
That's really hot. That's going to
Like,
be the next fire. Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how you keep him for another year. This is his second year, and they are not improving
Well,
in any way.
also-
I realize they had a rookie or second-year
Right,
quarterback
right.
that got hurt.
They also, like, is he the quarterback?
Yeah, they don't know yet.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
And, like, Cousins wasn't bad today. Just
Against
not
the Jets.
great.
Against the Jets.
Oh, that's
Wasn't
true.
bad today
Yeah.
against the Jets. Come on.
But they just have that amazing corner. Oh, no, they
Oh,
don't.
yeah, no,
You
yeah.
know?
Now, admittedly, Drake London being out, not helping anything.
Yeah. Oh, really? Really?
I know. It was a very Chris Collinsworth comment. I know. But you can't. I mean,
Where's Aaron Andrews?
Cousins still had 234 yards passing without their absolute
Like,
number one
their
wide
only
receiver.
good receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, my other question there is like, how much are they regretting that contract they gave Cousins?
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, that is fucking their salary
Oh,
cap.
yeah.
I think they were also really hoping that, like, Darnell Mooney would, like, okay, I've got a seasoned veteran quarterback now. I can work with this, and fucking nothing. Like,
Yeah, he's fallen
he
off
is
the map this
constant
year.
disappointment.
Yes.
You know, and at one point he was like a clear wide receiver 1, and just fucking nothing.
So this is a odd bit of trivia. So Adonai Mitchell, if you're not familiar with the name Adonai, that is one of the names for God in the Hebrew religion. It is also not said by all. You're not supposed to say that. Certain groups within the Jewish religion don't say certain names. Like Yahweh is one that isn't said.
Yeah.
Adonai is an acceptable one, but others still won't say
sects.
that. Right. But because he is a person with that name, any person of the Jewish faith that is also a Jets fan or just a football fan in general, it is okay to say that name. So
That's interesting.
yeah, because it isn't specifically attached to the Almighty. So
It's sad they don't get to say it enough.
there's that too.
Okay. The Los Angeles Rams traveled to Carolina to try to bolster their positioning in the playoff standings, and they failed miserably, losing 31-28.
Okay, real quick check. Rams, no Jews. Okay, we're good. Yep.
There you go. Matt Stafford, who had been playing lights out this year, had a good game, 243 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, but had 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Yep.
Cost his team a lot.
Costly ones.
Kyron Williams, 72 yards rushing a touchdown. Blake Corum, 81 yards rushing a touchdown.
Blake.
Smith, 3 for 82. Puka Nacua, 6 for 72. Devontae Adams, 4 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns. I believe he has at 12 or 14 for the season now, leading the NFL in touchdown receptions. Byron Young, 8 tackles, 5 solo, 1 sack. For the Panthers, Bryce Young, 206 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard, 83 yards rushing, 2 catches, 41 and a touchdown. Rico Dowdle, 58 yards rushing, 2 catches and 21 yards. Coker, 4 for 74 and a touchdown. Teteroya McMillan, 1 for 43 and a touchdown. Lathan Ransom, 11 tackles, 2 solo, 1 sack. And then Mike Johnson with a pick 6 to help with this. The Rams are a very good team this year. The Panthers, you see bursts of this
That was
team.
surprising as fuck, though.
Yes, because the Rams' defense is very good. It must be maddening to be a Panthers fan this season. You blow out the Falcons 30-0, you get crushed by the next team you play. Like, the consistency just isn't there. Is that because Bryce Young is young and obviously and still developing as an NFL player?
So one of my coworkers has been a Panthers fan since the inception of the team. And more than ever this season, he's like, I can barely fucking watch them. Because you never fucking know what Panthers team is going to come out to play.
Right.
I'm like...
They're a 500 team, right? But like, who are you going to beat? Oh, you're going to beat the Packers? Oh, you're going to beat the Cowboys?
The Rams today? Like,
You
what
know?
the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, the
you
wins
know?
they have under their
Yep.
belt are outstanding.
Yeah. So
And
they got.
it wasn't like, oh, well, they were missing these 3 key players.
Yeah.
Like,
So they have Saints, Bucks, Seahawks, and Bucks.
like
ahead
what the
of them.
fuck?
Like, and here's the crazy thing. Ready? Saints. Spoiler. I'm gonna be picking them over the Saints.
Ballsy.
Although I mean, the way that the Saints are playing hard, but like,
Yeah.
right? But like,
Bucks?
can they take the
After
Bucks
this
1 of
week?
2? Like maybe.
Maybe.
Like
you know?
the Seahawks, they'd have to have a real bad game.
That'd
That's
be
a
a very
weird
uphill
toss
battle.
up. That's a weird
Right.
toss up.
That being said, they just beat the fucking Rams.
Yeah.
So therefore, can they beat the Seahawks? It feels like it.
Yeah. They beat the best offensive team in the NFL by far.
Yeah.
Yep.
The fucking Panthers.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know what? Like,
Like,
Teteroya
that is
McMillan?
maddening if
Like,
you're a fan.
Absolutely,
Wow.
but like Teteroya McMillan only had 1 catch, but he's having a very good rookie year. Like, there's pieces in place here. I love Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard as a 1-2 punch. Like,
yeah.
they'll both give you everything they've got.
Oh yeah.
So honestly,
Which
like,
means Chuba's getting traded next year.
yeah, no kidding. No, I'm just. It make like when we pick games and the Panthers come up, it is always a, fuck, because it's you don't know which team is showing up. Like even more so than the Falcons. The Falcons have looked like absolute trash so many times. The Panthers don't look that bad usually.
No, I agree.
Just want to double check. Did any of us pick the?
No, none of us picked
of
the
course
Panthers to
not.
win
Of
that
course
game.
not. Yeah.
But I mean, like, all right. So they got. It was almost pretty much a 2-score loss to the Jags in their opener. Close loss to the Cards. 42-13 loss to the Patriots.
That's a bad one.
That's a bad one. 40-9 to the Bills. 17-7 to the Saints because they have lost to the Saints, right? 20-9 to the Niners. So like their losses.
Well, they have some bad losses, but they have these amazing wins.
Bad losses to good teams.
True, other than the Saints.
Right, but the Saints won like
Cards,
17-7, like right. That's the maddening one, right? Like 49ers. And a couple weeks ago, I couldn't tell you how healthy the Niners were, But still,
there are teams with maddening losses all over the place. Like the Patriots. No one remembers this. Who'd they lose to in the week 1, guys?
Oh, I don't remember.
Was it Tennessee?
No, Las Vegas.
Ah.
Oh, God.
Just to put that into
Yeah.
it happens. It is the NFL. I mean, it wasn't a blowout, but a loss to the Raiders.
One
this
of the
year
worst teams.
looks really bad. So I don't know. Okay. The Cardinals went to Tampa Bay and just
What the fuck?
could not finish it. They were down. They fought back, but they lost 20-17. Jacoby Brissett, 301 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bam Knight, 62 yards rushing, 3 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown. Trey McBride continues his excellent season, 8 for 82 and a touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. had 6 for 69, did leave the game with a heel injury. Have not heard anything about that yet. Carter, 5 for 47.
Yes.
Nice interception by the Broncos there. For the Bucks, Baker Mayfield, 194 yards passing, 1 touchdown to go with 27 yards rushing. Bucky Irving, 61 yards rushing and a touchdown in his return to action. Godwin, 3 for 78. Emeka Egbuka, 4 for 42. Rashad White, 3 catches, 22 yards. And Tristan Wirfs, star offensive tackle. 1 catch, 2 yards, 1 touchdown. The Bucks needed this win, perhaps more than any other team in the NFL right now.
They needed a better win, though.
But Mayfield coming off the injury last week, this was a win they had to have.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that the Cards kept in it, but we have said for the last couple seasons, they are a team that will show up and give a lot of effort.
Well, they did at the beginning of the season, but they have been lately.
Yes, with Brissett at quarterback.
Right.
Which I don't want to give up on quarterbacks so quickly, but Kyler Murray, it is showing right now that Brissett is by far,
That's
at
not
this
quickly.
point,
He's the starter. Yeah. Yeah.
by far the better quarterback this
Probably
year.
had enough years.
I think there's
not
enough
gonna
years
happen,
with Murray
right?
to make a judgment, so, yeah.
And, you get Marvin Harrison Jr. back. And, Trey McBride, he's still your number 1 fucking man. He was a fucking tight end. Oh, fuck, I have a receiver,
They need Connor back. Actually, Connor might have been all they needed to win.
Connor's out for the rest of the year. Trey McBride is coming off IR, though.
No, but I mean, in general.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
if they had a legit running back, and, bam, he's doing okay subbing in.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He's not the guy.
I think that the offense will look better when Trey McBride comes back off the IR. I do. He's a better, or not Trey McBride, Trey Benson.
Oh, okay.
running
yeah,
back.
Oh, yeah.
When he comes back off the IR, I think that's a big boost to the offense.
If you get that 1-2 punch, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from what Jacoby Brissett has done here. This team is a wildly different team with
that
him.
Franchise.
Yes.
Yeah, which is weird to say.
And also, I don't want to take anything away from what Mayfield did today. He got knocked out of the game last week with a shoulder injury.
Yep.
Right back in it, and he ran the ball too, so he wasn't afraid to take another hit.
He's from Cleveland. He can fucking take some shit.
Other than whatever OBJ's dad was saying on Twitter that got him fucking shit canned in Cleveland.
Oh, that piece of shit.
I know, right? Yeah, listen, the Cards are going to have a high draft pick, but I would not be embarrassed if I was a Cards fan by this loss. This is...
They were really, really fucking in it. They
Yes.
really were. Yeah.
Are you ready for this crazy stat with Jacoby Brissett?
Love it.
All right. In his 9 games, he is at almost 2,200 yards.
Wow, okay.
He started 16 games in Cleveland and got 2,600. He started 15 games in Indianapolis and had 2,900. And a few years prior to that, 16 games ended almost 3,100. So
he's gonna play for the Bears next season?
No,
Just
sir,
like
we
his-
have a quarterback.
But what
Oh,
he's
I'm sorry. I didn't say that, by the way. I know that Caleb Williams had a bad game. We have a quarterback. We don't need him.
but for all of the years that he's been playing, and he's had some full seasons, he's performing better than any of the years he's played previously
And 9 starts.
in his nine.
I think
I like
having
that.
Trey McBride number 1 helps
Oh,
any
yeah.
quarterback.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And that is a
You
dumb
have a
statement.
dump off tight end?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Oh my God!
yes.
Yep.
Having a guy.
No, that's not a dumb statement. That's what every fucking NFL team needs.
Yes.
And the ones that don't, you see them suffer.
Yes. Absolutely. Actually, it's one thing that I think the Broncos, who are watching right now, need more than anything else on offense.
traded away every fucking great tight end that
Greg
last 3 fucking
Dulcich
years.
might actually be very useful
Yep,
for you right
yep.
now.
So maybe Jacoby Brissett, it was always like, there's some missing piece that the coaching staff says he's not our guy, he's not our guy. But in reality, like, if he has the ability to play some solid quarterback football, middle of the road quarterback football, there's plenty of guys that you think are going to be better and play middle of the road, but he's the guy you think is worse and is going to play middle of the road. Like,
I like it.
Also,
I mean,
I
Brissett,
think-
fucking Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
fuck, yeah.
I just hope Kyler Murray is sitting down with Brissett every week to learn how he prepares and how he studies.
He is not the new Call of Duty came out. So,
Oh, yeah, you're right. He's
yeah.
fucked. All right, speaking of teams that are fucked.
hey, Jacoby Brissett, how is it that you're able to be 6'4"? How do I learn that?
Well,
I learned that.
that you can't do anything about, but it has seemed this year that Kyler Murray was not prepared for a few games.
Oh, yeah. And you have a veteran quarterback who spent his time, you know, he's been a starter. He's been backup.
Backup to
He's
Tom Brady.
Multiple
In New England,
teams.
that's how long ago.
Multiple teams.
Yep.
Right. How many different coaches? And if you can just take that wealth of knowledge and start executing it, like that seems like
And don't give up.
oh yeah, right.
Like, just don't.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Like, I love fucking Fitzmagic because,
Uh-huh.
like, there's no quitting that boy.
Nope.
Like, he knew he was never going to be some team starting QB.
Right.
Doesn't mean you can't fucking contribute to the team, you know?
Or if you are the
Absolutely
starting
right.
quarterback, you know that it's the Band-Aid measure
Yeah.
for this year.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I actually saw a little interview thing with Jameis Winston where he was talking about being the third stringer. And he's like, listen, I don't care if I'm 3. I don't care if I'm 33. He's like, I'm wearing number 19 for the first time this year. My goal is to be the best player I can be for this team, whether that's as a starter or whether it's helping Jackson Dart or helping Russell Wilson.
I like that.
That's the goal I have. And I was like, that's why all of us root for him because, he goes out there and does some dumb passes. And other times, he's throwing beautiful passes, and his team loves him for that
Boy.
very attitude.
Did he actually say helping Russell Wilson?
He said helping out the Russ and Dart.
Wow.
So-
Wow. All right.
Let's talk about another team a team that is currently in quarterback hell. The Vikings went to Seattle. It didn't go well. It really didn't go well. It was 26-0. Brosmer making his first start, undrafted free agent rookie out of University of Minnesota, I believe, had 126 yards passing to go with 4 interceptions. Jordan Mason had 47 yards rushing. Hawkinson 6 catches, 59 yards. Addison 5 for 36. Aaron Jones had 4 catches, 22. Justin Jefferson, I'm not even sure he had 3 catches. For the Seahawks, though, kind of a weird game. Sam Darnold, 128 yards passing. Walker, 56 yards rushing. Charbonnet, 52 yards rushing and a touchdown. A.J. Barner, 4 for 35. Kupp, 3 for 24. JSN had his quietest day of the year, 2 for 23. But Ernest Jones had 12 tackles, 7 solo, 2 interceptions. And they had the 2 interceptions and an interception return for a touchdown. The defense for Seattle was unfucking real. I believe they had 5 sacks to go along with their 4 interceptions.
4 sacks.
4 sacks, sorry. I don't know how else to say
Kickers
this.
matter.
A couple years ago, we thought any quarterback could be put into this Vikings offense, and it would just produce.
Yep.
Because it did, with like 5 different guys that season. I don't know what's fucking happened to McConnell, but his offense, between J.J. McCarthy, Rosemary today, and even when they had Wentz, something is so off with this offense this year.
But Brosmer was a fan pickup.
Sure.
Like local college boy. And like you don't want to have to dig that deep in your fucking roster.
No, you don't.
And they fucking did, so
But they also traded for the Pastronaut a couple years ago,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
produced for them. And it's with the weapons they have on offense, they just want a middle-of-the-road quarterback,
Yeah.
and they should be fine. And they can't even get a middle-of-the-road quarterback.
which they had in Kirk Cousins. And
Yes,
they
they
let
did.
him go, you know?
Which they had in Daniel Jones.
And Daniel
And they had
Jones.
an above-average in
And
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I cannot imagine being a Vikings fan being like, hold on. 2 guys that are playing at somewhat near Pro Bowl level this year. that we let go.
You let him go?
Both of them?
Yep.
Daniel Jones signed a 1 year, like $8 million contract with the Colts. You couldn't bring him back to be the guy that helped out McCarthy? It's mind-blowing to me how this has worked out for the Vikings in the end.
They're trying to become the new Cleveland Browns.
They're doing a great job.
If they could teach Green Bay how to do this and have that happen for a while, that'd be a lot better.
Never gonna happen.
I know.
Happen, yeah.
But listen, I don't want to overshadow what the Seahawks have done. Like, today wasn't their best offensive game. Brian Flores' defense did show up to play. But man, that defense is so fucking good.
It's definitely a bummer to only see 23 yards from JSN, only because man, I really want to see that 2,000.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Really want to see that 2,000.
And that hurt his possibilities a lot. Yeah.
Yes, it set him back quite a bit, for sure. But Seahawks, with the Rams loss, they're right back in the thick of it with the NFC West. And with the 49ers there, too, there's some really fun divisions this year between the NFC West, the NFC North, the AFC South, the AFC West. And there's some fun shit going on.
This is one of those years
the
that...
West?
The AFC West?
We got a clear lead, sir.
Yeah, I still think the Chargers and the Chiefs make it a very fun division to watch, though.
All right. Just checking your tongue.
Not the Raiders.
And this is one of those years
Those
that
guys are trash.
I wish there was... You could play more games in the playoffs, because, like, it's one and done. And that is what's beautiful about the NFL. But sometimes it's like, when everyone is this tight, being able to have a multiple series... it's impossible. There's too many games for these guys
So
to
you
play.
want a playoff orgy?
I mean,
Let's loosen up all these holes.
Yeah.
Let's
You can't do a best of 3 series. Like, it doesn't work
Loosen
in
those
football.
holes up.
But
That would be fun as shit.
But
though,
because it's so chaotic. Like, boy, it'd be just great to see like some of these hit a little bit more chaos in the playoffs. It'd be fantastic. That being said, anyone can breeze their way through. So let's see.
Yep. All right. Speaking of that AFC West, the Raiders went to LA to take on the Chargers today, and well, let's just say when you've already fired your offensive coordinator and your defensive coordinator this season, it went about as you would expect. 31-14 Chargers. Geno Smith continued his not so good season. 165 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ashton Genty, 31 yards rushing. He goes 6 catches for 30 yards. Brock Bowers, 4 catches, 63 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Tale of 2 fucking days of those touchdowns, by the way. One was wide open, no worries. The second one was an absolutely amazing diving, one-handed catch right near the ground. It was beautiful. And Jack Besh, 2 for 22. For the Chargers, Justin Herbert had 151 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Did break his left hand. We'll have to have surgery on that tomorrow. It's his non-throwing hand, so we'll see how that goes. Kamani Vidal, 126 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jared Patterson, 54 yards rushing and a touchdown. Ladidi Makiki, 4 catches for 39 and a touchdown. Keenan Allen, 4 for 30. Aronde Gadsden of the Minnesota Gadsens, 1 for 27. And Quentin Johnson, 3 catches, 23 yards and a touchdown. And Tuli Tuipulotu had 7 tackles, 5 solo, 2 sacks. Chargers had 5 sacks overall. We know the Raiders suck. The bigger question here is, how good are the Chargers?
Fucking week to week with that team.
Absolutely.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Which is weird from a Jim Harbaugh coach team. You would imagine consistent. Maybe slightly above average or slightly below average, but I would imagine consistency is what I expect more out of his teams.
With so many amazing downfield players, 2 good backs, a solid defense, a good offensive line, they should be way better. They're underperforming left and right.
Are we underselling the loss of Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater at the tackles?
Maybe.
I mean, that definitely makes a difference.
But why aren't they putting up 30 points of offense every game?
Greg Roman is known for calling a run-heavy scheme, so the amount of passing they've done this year is actually kind of shocking to me. Granted, you play the type of football you have to stay in games or to win games.
So one of the best passing quarterbacks out there.
Yep. That was one of the most beautiful deep balls you'll ever see.
A slate of receivers.
Yep.
You can be run heavy all you want, but like you have a wealth. You have a wealth downfield.
Yes, you do.
And And some of their best games are when they are just peppering targets downfield.
Yes.
You know?
Well, it does become a who the fuck you gonna cover.
Yeah.
You got Gadsden at the tight end spot that can just scream down the field. Quentin Johnson is a huge deep threat. Ladd McConkey is excellent, and pretty much any spot you put him in. And Keenan Allen can destroy you out of the slot.
Yeah.
So technically, yes, they should be scoring a fuck ton, Scott. I agree. I don't know where the issue is, and I don't think there's an easy answer for them this year.
No, and like 8-4 is weak. Is weak for them. And that's what's scary because they should easily be 10-2.
Yes.
Easily, like they have all the parts and pieces to be 10-2.
But they lost the Giants. You should be happy about that.
I can be both. I can be critical and expect higher while also, cheer on the Giants for the one of their 2 wins. So.
Agreed.
I mean, the Chargers also have a semi-weak schedule, which matters. But the Raiders, so they've only won 2, and they beat a garbage team. It might have been the Titans. But then one of the others was like the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you beat the Pats. The Raiders are fucking garbage.
Yes.
How did you beat the Pats?
The Chargers, oh my God, the Chargers schedule. Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos.
That's brutal.
That's,
Yeah.
that is no fun.
Which also sucks because, like, that Chiefs one is going to be really fucking important.
Absolutely. They're going to be playing very hard in that game.
Like, in terms of either winning the division or a wild card spot. Like, that's going to be an important fucking game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, I wish I could answer what's going on with the Chargers.
And
outside of their offensive tackles, which is huge, because Rashawn Slater is very good and Joe Alt is also very good. That is 2 massive losses.
But to go, their last 2 games are Texans and Broncos.
That's
just go defense. Come on.
Yeah, they're going to be in for a very tough stretch.
That's
fuck.
awful.
Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. Fuck.
Right, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's rough. Good luck.
Yep.
All right. Last game of today. The Bills traveled to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers, and they beat. It took a little bit to get going. The second half, though, they beat the shit out of them. Bills win 23-7. The Bills did have
26-7.
Sorry, 26-7. The Bills did have 249 yards rushing today, which was the most ever in this particular Pittsburgh stadium that opened in 2001.
Oh, wow.
By a visiting team. Josh Allen had 123 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Also had 38 yards rushing and a touchdown. Cook, 144 yards rushing, 3 catches, 33 yards. Knox, 3 for 28. Ty Johnson, 3 for 20. Keon Coleman, finally allowed to play again. 2 catches, 9 yards, and a touchdown. For the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, 117 yards passing, and at least 4 times caught on camera looking like a little bitch. Kyle Rudolph, 0 for 3 with an interception. I don't know why they don't throw him the ball more often. He is 6'7", 311 pounds. Had 2 catches for 45 yards. DK Metcalf, 3 for 32. Christian Benford had a tackle, an interception, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Bills. That's a nice little game.
Well, you joke about Darnell Washington, like, why don't they pass him more? Because he's not open.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yes, he's gigantic, but he's not that fast. So you've got to catch it. You've got to scheme very specifically. Don't get me wrong. I think they should find more schemes for him because once he gets the ball, he's getting on contact. I bet he's getting
like cross route where you can pancake a blocker. And then,
yes, right.
Also, he's very useful to have in the game because he's the size of another offensive lineman for helping with your blocking.
Well, yeah.
There are reasons why they keep him in the block.
Yes.
We're missing the big one, though, that Aaron Rodgers got a boo-boo on his nose.
Fuck that guy. Listen, the Steelers, I like Mike Tomlin a lot. I'm also wondering, it's weird that John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin have been in those coaching positions, I believe, longer than anyone else in the NFL at this point.
Probably. Reed?
Maybe Andy Reid's a little more, but they're right there with him. I mean, Harbaugh's been there for long enough that Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl with him, you know, and Tomlin was there. I mean, he's the 3rd Steelers head coach in my lifetime.
Yep.
So, Fuck, he's been there a long time too.
You're also old as fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, so are you. You're my age, asshole. Yeah. But Tomlin, like every year, it's like 9-8.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, 9-7. It feels like. I don't think they should get rid of him. He's an excellent coach, but at a certain point, do you think maybe bringing in someone new to try to get the troops going a little bit?
I mean, they're 6-6. They have the Ravens, Lions, Browns, Ravens. This could be his first sub 500. Could be a non-winning season.
At the same time, there's nothing. When you have these teams that just live in the middle, you know, you don't have a clear rebuild in mind. You don't have, you know, you're not.
They brought in Aaron Rodgers. They have no rebuild in mind.
Right, exactly, right. Like they're not like they're stuck in this mid tier of, I'm sure, like people that have been on the team just a little too long. I'm like, therefore we're gonna pay you, but like those things add up, you know. Those guys that are getting, like, you can get someone of equal value for $3 million less, you know.
Yeah.
Well, T.J. Watt's getting paid a fuck ton right now,
and he's and I think he deserves
every penny.
He deserves
Not
it.
arguing
Like,
that.
But it's you get stuck in the middle, and it's hard to find your way out. That's a GM issue, not a coach issue.
I agree. They're not giving him enough talent, but they have not, since Ben Roethlisberger, they have not been able to draft, sign, or do anything else with the quarterback to get him.
Kenny Pickett was
They
supposed
let
to be.
fucking Pickens go.
Trading
For
Pickens was a
almost
big
nothing.
for a third-round draft pick.
And now he is the best receiver. Like, come on. Like, he's got more receiving yards than the entire Steelers fucking offense.
I will say this.
That's ridiculous.
In the past, they've been very good about getting rid of wide receivers right before they absolutely lost their fucking mind.
Yes.
Yep.
So they missed on one, and it's a big miss. Don't get me wrong. They were so used to the Antonio Brown, Chase Claypool thing, though. It's like they were probably like,
but
he's a little bit of a diva. We might need to let him go.
But coaching kept that in check for just long enough.
Yes, it did. And honestly, if you were just throwing him the ball, he would have been fine. Like, he's getting the ball in Dallas. He's not complaining a fucking bit. So maybe tell Arthur Smith to start throwing to his wide receivers more?
But he's clearly the second to CeeDee Lamb.
Well,
He
DK
knows
Metcalf.
he is.
Well,
He
but
catches for
Lamb was
32
out
yards.
for a bit. That's what helped get him those extra yards. So yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep.
But he also proved while Lamb was out that he could be a number one wide receiver in a pass-heavy offense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, I mean, I don't know. There's something... I don't know what the Steelers need to do, but they are so stuck in mediocrity right now. They have to make a move somehow, and I don't know what it is.
I feel like they're just like, well, at least we're not Cleveland. At least we're not Cleveland.
Well, that's true.
And that can only carry for so fucking long.
That's fair.
Before your fan base fucking turns on you.
Also
know?
true. All right. That is all today's games, and we are running pretty long right now.
Yeah.
Brings us to Scotty Stat's favorite part of the game of the show.
Yeah.
His NFL.
The old NFL. Things do happen outside of professional football.
No, they don't.
And I'm here to talk about some of those things. I do have, and I guess, one, Eric not being here, and
Is it about LeBron?
no, it's not. But it is about basketball. It's a little something I'm going to save because we shave a little bit of time off. It's a longer conversation. It might stir up some emotions, that's for sure. But so I'll skip on that. But I did just top myself off on a little bit of Green River bourbon. Oh yeah, Brian.
Selfish motherfucker.
You know I'm never selfish. Come on.
I know you're not.
Green River's not a sponsor, but they could be.
They could be.
And it's a damn good whiskey. Oh, weird. We're drinking out of glasses the same Green River. Huh.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Unofficially sponsoring, even though you didn't realize it.
Even though you gave us fucking glasses. Yep.
Damn. Yeah. It has been exciting in college football this past weekend.
Oh.
Plenty of good things to chat about. One of the things that everyone was talking about was the Michigan-Ohio State game. Michigan owning Ohio State for the past 4 years. Broken over this weekend. But I don't really want to talk about Michigan falling victim to a superior Ohio State team this year. The highlight of the game was was the Michigan player that headbutted the referee and didn't get kicked out. The more I've watched it, it definitely seemed accidental.
It's very celebratory.
It was.
I think it was a good no call.
It was kind of nice that it was done that way. Like the way that it was happening, like that Michigan State guy was definitely animated, and he was trying to show about how a helmet was dropped. Right, he happened to catch the referee right across the nose. That being said, I don't want to say that it was karma, but when you're trying to argue that, Ohio State fumbled the ball through the end zone, and they did, having a ref breathing through tissues in his nose, being like, I don't know, give it to Ohio State. Yeah, it might not go your way.
It's supposed to be nonpartisan, but
that was a fumble through the end zone.
Absolutely,
no doubt about
100%.
it.
I saw the highlight over and over. I don't know how.
No doubt about it.
Don't they have replay in college?
They do. That was
big miss.
Crying shame. Oregon and Washington played, and in that game, I saw the best non-catch that I've seen in a long, long time. Oregon won easily, 26-14, but it was Oregon's Jeremiah McClellan's helmet catch that is worth talking about.
Yep.
Okay, so if you hadn't seen it, he stretches for the ball one-handed.
Okay.
Right? Great defense on his offhand. He reels the ball in while he's falling to the ground. Pins the ball to his helmet. All right, the ball never left his hand or his helmet. As he hits the ground, his helmet hits the ground. The ball also hits the ground. His helmet rebounds back, hand still on the ball, which is on the helmet, the whole fucking time. The ball didn't move until he was rebounding off the ground, where it did shift in his hand a little bit. But I'm sorry, in football, the ball can come loose on contact to the ground.
Yeah.
And it's still a catch. That was a perfect helmet catch. The ball never moved until his helmet hit the ground, the ball hit the ground, and as it rebounded, no longer touching the ground, then the ball moved in his hand a little bit. Stunning catch. It was a fucking catch. Hands down. It was a crime that it was right.
I just watched it.
It's a tough one.
I just watched it. It is a tough one. I agree with you. It should have been a catch. It is a tough one because the way they write these fucking... the rules for catches are almost Byzantine in their fucking complexity. That was a really good use of vocabulary. No, it's just like, well, if you do this and then this and then this, it's like,
right,
guys, I'm sorry, sometimes it's an eye test. That's a fucking catch.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
Like,
there's no two hands rule.
No.
Yep.
That I just watched it. That looked like a fucking catch.
Yep.
An outstanding one.
Outstanding one. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my next piece.
Tied?
No. Because I do have a longer thing to talk about NBA related, but I'm gonna skip that in a matter of time. And also, I'd like Eric here for that because it's basketball and he enjoys those conversations. I'm not sure where he is. I didn't hear that he was going to make it or not, but here he is not here, so whatever. I'm going to roll my next little bit about college football into one of our other segments, which is Just the Worst. So,
okay,
the official bridging of NFL into Just the Worst starts now.
Okay.
And I'm going to talk about Ole Miss.
This was actually on my Just the Worst, too.
Ole Miss, which is 11-1. Right? Having a great season. One of the best seasons, if not the best of all time. And I'm talking about their coach, Lane Kiffin, who has officially left Ole Miss to take the LSU head coaching job. It is hard to overstate how fucking shitty this situation is.
How hard is it, Scott?
Shower thoughts hard.
Shower thoughts.
He's walking away after guiding the Rebels to an 11-1 season and a likely college football playoff berth. They are currently tied. I forget where the 11-1 record. I don't know who's number one in the SEC based on whatever other factors. But this wasn't like a down year for Ole Miss, right? It wasn't a rebuild year. This is just the program at its peak, and he's walking away. He tried to frame it as he wants to finish the season, but the reality is he accepted LSU's offer. And then he also talked about how he's going to take his whole coaching staff, and he'll likely end up picking some of the players to bring with him to LSU. And Ole Miss said, yeah, you're not going to finish the season. Right? So now the players that he recruited, the players that he coached, are left. Sudden coaching change going into some of the most important games of their career.
Collegiate career.
Fair enough, but the career as of now.
Yeah.
He's taking a money payout, but not really, because Ole Miss apparently said they would match anything. Which means he's going to the more storied program in LSU. So it's not even a money thing. He's chasing prestige. Loyalty is not an issue here.
This has worked out well in the past.
But the bigger problem that I have here, and why it's, besides him being a piece of shit, to me just the worst is we're exposing the big problems that we're having in college football right now. And especially when it comes to how the decisions get made at the end of a season and how the postseason runs. Oh, and by the way, this all rolls into the transfer portal. LSU isn't going to make the playoffs. So they're done. They're looking for their coach. They're making the offers. They don't want to wait. So if you want to coach for LSU, you have to make a decision now while someone else's season is taking place.
Yeah, yeah.
The transfer portal opens before playoffs happen, which means Lane Kiffin can start recruiting for some of his players, or more importantly, he doesn't have to. Players that want to join him in LSU can just already put themselves in the transfer portal and get picked up and walk away before the season is done. The NCAA is in fucking trouble. I'm a believer in NIL. Pay the fucking players that are making these organizations money. I'm all for it. But the fact that you can jump ship without sitting out is now a problem. If you're going to get paid, there should be other things in place that are like, hey, there's
100%.
commitments that need to happen because it's fucking over these programs.
100%.
And now, at the same time, like, you're going to accept a job right in the middle of the season, and you're like, wait a minute, but I want to keep going. Fuck you, man. Guess what? I hope Ole Miss wins the whole goddamn program. And you know who doesn't have a national championship on his resume? Lane Kiffin with Ole Miss. Fuck you, man. Because you're not the head coach anymore. Sorry.
Yep.
You picked another team. This is a big fucking issue in college. They got to... NCAA is already losing their power, but there's no one else to step in and say, we have to change these rules. Transfer portal has to change.
It's a clusterfuck.
It's a cluster.
Yeah.
Coaching, I'm sorry, that's still the business aspect of it. That sucks. And it really comes down to, like, how much of a piece of shit are you? But also, maybe you need to say, we don't do any of these until the start of the year, because football goes until, actually...
Goes into the next
It
semester.
goes into January.
Yeah.
It goes into January. Why start the transfer portals that soon? Why?
At the very least, it should be after the bowl games and the championship game.
I agree.
Yes.
You know?
Yes,
At
absolutely.
the very least.
I also think that, yes, I think you should be able to transfer one time without having to sit out. After that, you transfer, you're sitting out a year.
To
Give
be
it
honest,
one free time. Like, coaches get to move all the time. So I think if you give the players one time to move without having to miss a year, I'd be okay with that. But they only get the one. After that, because last year we had that kid that was with Alabama.
Yeah.
And in the offseason went to another school, never played a game for
Like
him,
home-
but collected
like home state.
collected like $100,000, and then went right back to the team he was on before.
Yeah.
But that was for money purposes.
There's stronger.
He was playing the game.
The NIL rules are getting stronger, but even still, yes, he transferred twice off season.
Yeah.
Right. With no repercussions at all.
But with that specific individual, blank, fuck Alabama. You have money, and he played the system perfectly before anyone else thought to do that.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm not even a fan of like it used to be. Your graduate years you could transfer without, but even so, or if the team that you're leaving is like, yes, please, we are not going to hold you back. We won't. But if you're losing one of your star players, you might say, nah, we're not willing to waive the 1 year rule.
And in no way do I blame Ole Miss for not wanting him anywhere near their players right now.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, hey guys, you want to come play with me at LSU, and then all of a sudden you're down more players for a college football playoff, which, by the way, the NCAA has to hate, because now the teams that are in the playoffs that are supposed to be the jewel of your season are not going to be on those teams to play because they're leaving to go to another one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
Fuck that shit.
Yes. Yeah.
If your team is still playing, there's no way you should be allowed to transfer to another team.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Cost of going to a top line program.
And also, Lane Kiffin being butthurt that he's not going to be able to coach the rest of his season. Like, what the fuck? You chose to leave.
Yep.
Oh, also, he's been a piece of shit in almost every stop he's had. When he leaves, people hate him. Whether it was USC when he was there, the Raiders when he coached in Oakland, he was fucking 5-15 or some shit there.
Yeah.
He was terrible. Then he went to Tennessee. He pulled this same kind of shit and pissed off almost everyone. Hopefully it blows up in LSU's face, just like Brian Kelly did.
Hopefully.
Because they're still trying to figure out how the fuck they're going to pay him. And they signed Kiffin, I believe, to a 7-year fucking contract.
7?
Yeah.
Oh,
like the college coach contracts are fucking ridiculous. And if you think a lot of money is being paid to NFL coaches that have been fired, you should look into NCAA coaches. Mm-hmm. Holy fuck.
And what's nuts about it is that's state budget for a lot of these schools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
LSU.
No, yeah,
he's a publicly paid employee.
Yeah.
At a state school.
Yeah, they actually had to do a thing already, a press release saying that they were going to cover the cost without using state funds for Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there was one other thing I totally forgot. Not in the just the worst. This would just be NFL, to be honest.
Oh, you fucked up the whole
I
fucking
fucked it up.
thing.
I'm sorry. Duke has the ability to fuck the ACC out of making, for any team making the college playoffs. Miami has a chance at 10-2. Virginia also has a chance at 10-2, but it is Duke and Virginia playing for the ACC championship. So if Virginia gets in, then they're likely going to be one of the conferences that makes it in. But the commentary around all of this is, oh yeah, Duke could really fuck it over, and now one of the power conferences. And keep in mind, right now in the rankings, 5 ACC teams are currently ranked in the top 25, right? So it's not like we're having a bad ACC year. 5 in the top 25. Those are some power conference numbers. Are they Miami's 12 and then it's 18, 21, 22, 23? Lower tier of the top 20, but fine, whatever, still there. But if Duke wins, essentially
nice catch.
The conference champion won't, like, because it's the conference champions with the top records make it in. So now some of these other mid majors can sneak in if Duke wins, and I fucking love it. I keep hearing all about how this. Oh my God, this power conference might not have anyone in if Miami doesn't do this to, like. So, I'm sorry. Do I want to see Tulane in the? Yes, I goddamn do. If Tulane wins and they're right and they're fucking 11-1, let's go.
Why do I want to watch a 9-3 UT team?
Exactly. So I'm all about.
Sir.
Fuck UT.
They just beat A&M.
Yeah, still fuck them.
Yeah. But
why?
Because it's University of Texas. It's not Texas Tech University, so fuck them.
Oh, that's why.
But the more I think about it,
motherfucker.
Yeah, I graduated from one of them.
But when
I
we
go to Walmart and buy the shirt.
When we have these power conferences, and first of all, if your record is good enough, you're going to make it into the playoffs, right? If you're ranked high enough,
ranking.
But now when it comes into like the top 5 conferences with the best record, right? If you win yours and you have the best record, you get in. This is how the mid majors are going to sneak into the college football playoffs, and hopefully we see some great upsets. Or more importantly, start building more football schools because they're showing up in these games. So as much as I'm hearing like, oh, it's a death scenario. No, it's not. This is what we're after. This is what the NIL is supposed to help level.
It is for
this
the
exposure.
former powerhouses.
Right. Sure. I'm here for it. And I'm talking about the ACC.
Fuck, yes.
Right? Like, Like, not like Syracuse is a good team, but I'm still like, let's go ACC. I would rather have Syracuse be shitty in a good conference than, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because at least they're playing good teams, even though they did lose to Boston College, who just got their second win yesterday over Syracuse.
Yep. Yeah, you guys fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sucks.
I did forget that. All right, jump back to NFL. Sorry.
All right, you ever just the worst, bro?
I have a just the best.
All right, let's hear it.
Yay.
I do not have a just the worst. So I was, because it was available on Hulu, I was watching a Minnesota Timberwolves game. And the crowd went fucking wild. And I'm like, what are they going wild about? I was very confused. Very confused. And I've never gone to a Minnesota home game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you know. I like the Timberwolves. They're fine, you know. And I didn't know there was a thing sponsored by Chick-fil-A that in the fourth quarter, if the opposing team misses 2 straight free throws, then whoever fucking signs up for the app gets a free fucking chicken Sammy.
That's becoming a lot more common of a thing. I think other teams are doing it.
And it was fantastic. See the crowd just fucking lose their mind. So fourth quarter, I don't remember the player, missed the first free throw, and it's got to be the opposing team in the fourth quarter, which I fucking love. It's not like any time of like, what it fucking matters. Like, this is important shit, you know? Free throws fucking matter, especially in the fourth quarter. And like when he missed his second one, the place went fucking wild. Wild, you know? And they didn't need him to miss to win the game. They were winning already.
Free chicky sandwiches.
But the way he break 2 straight free throws, like, oh my god, it's fucking fantastic. And I didn't know it was a thing. Yep. Brickies, chickies for brickies.
Nice.
Is that what it's called?
Fantastic, yeah.
I hadn't heard that.
It's-
Oh my god, it's even better.
Chickies for brickies. Fucking fantastic.
Oh, awesome.
It made my whole fucking day. It was fantastic.
I've got one thing that is somewhat close to that. It is a Bears-related thing, and you don't give me shit for
Oh,
that.
of
That's
course
fine.
it is.
One of the-
Greg just walks back in.
One of
He hasn't
the-
said the Bears in half an hour, Greg.
One of the hot dog joints in Chicago stated that if for any reason this season Ben Johnson tore off his shirt in celebration at any point, free hot dogs for anyone in Chicago.
I saw the clip. That
So-
was for a free hot dog?
So he was doing in the post game thing, you know, and they
yeah.
do their good, better, best. Before they did that, he's like, "Listen, guys, the city of Chicago is hungry," and he ripped his fucking shirt off and did his good, better, best thing with it, and that got everyone in the city of Chicago that showed up to the hot dog joint a free fucking dog.
Like, was it
Fucking
like
love it.
Portillo's or something?
I will find out exactly what.
Because
it
I
is.
saw the clip of him doing that, and my first thought was like, what the fuck? And my second thought was like,
How do you
you
good God.
work out motherfucker, you're fucking jacked.
The
Piece
wiener
of shit,
circle.
you know?
The wiener.
name of
Okay,
it.
all right.
So yeah, he tore his shirt off because it was the thing they did, and he was like, "Fuck it," and got us a fucking hot dog for everyone in Chicago. So yeah, I like it, and the team thought it was fucking great and hilarious. So fuck it.
I think franchises underestimate the allure of free fucking food.
Yeah.
And like, holy shit. Yeah,
Yeah, I
'Cause I saw
agree.
the clip, unrelated to the free fucking hot dog
Oh,
thing.
okay. You're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with this guy? Yeah, free hot dog for the city of Chicago.
Sweet, sweet.
So yeah, all right. That is just the worst and just the best for this week. Oh, also one other just the best. So far, no spitting and no nut shots that are an uppercut to
Oh.
anybody this week. Well, that's a good start.
Oh, there's a Giants game on Monday, so.
Oh, shit. All right. Let's get into our picks for next week because we are going, well, not as bad over as we were
Nah,
last
not
week.
too bad at all. So, Squeak is not here.
Oh, should we create some streaks out of nowhere for him?
He gets really complex. Last week he said that Kirk Cousins would have 3 or more sacks. He only had 2. That's wrong. He also said the Bears will have 7 or more penalties. They only had 4.
Yep.
Clean game.
He also said the Pats will have over 380 yards of offense. We'll find out on Monday. So
Sure.
that's a TBD. But in terms of our picks, currently, Scotty is in distant last place with 102.
I mean, I've been stinking it up this year, so.
I'm in third with 112. Maddie has 114. And Eric mostly thanks to Greg, has
And the coin flip
117 correct.
And the coin flip ad.
And the coin flip app.
And the coin flip.
Cannot
yep.
overlook the coin flip app.
What did that use?
Oh, no.
3 times.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But this week, we have the Cowboys visiting the Lions on Thursday.
Well, Detroit couldn't win on Thanksgiving. But a week later, they will find a way to beat Dallas, in my opinion. I say Detroit wins that one. You probably should put... Yeah, whatever. Whatever works for you. I'm going with Detroit in that one, though.
You know what? I forgot to mention that in the Cowboys Chiefs game, was Tony Romo able to speak with both quarterback dicks in his mouth?
He is a consummate professional, so I'm going to say yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Give me Lions on this one, for no real reason.
I fucking hate the Cowboys.
I mean, yeah, fuck the Cowboys.
I don't
but,
see
like,
the Lions going down again. No, Lions. The Bears and the Packers.
All right. Just put me down for Bears. I'm not going to give any reasons. Fuck the Pack.
Man. Ooh, the Bears are feeling so good. But is it
It's in Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay.
It is in Green Bay.
Oh.
We did win there last year.
You know what? Hey, go Bears.
So far, Caleb Williams undefeated
Let's-
in Green Bay.
Come on now. Yeah, let's go Bears. Let's go Bears.
And Greggy.
Packers.
Oh.
Shut up, Meg.
The Colts visit Jacksonville.
Wow. I'm going to go with the Colts against my better judgment. I think they get back to running the ball.
I was gonna say
effectively.
I don't think Jacksonville can shut down Jonathan Taylor the same way that Texas just did.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts.
I want the Jags to win, just so the Broncos will be on top of the NFL. I don't see it
fair.
happening. Colts.
Yeah, I think I'm Colts also. I mean, Danny Dimes.
Like-
How great would it be?
My residual
great.
fanship for Danny Dimes.
There you go.
Residual.
Yep.
Colts.
Do the opposite. I didn't do Jags.
Oh. The Dolphins go to New Jersey to play the Jets.
Fucking go Jets! Fuck it! Fucking go Jets! Give me Jets! It's fucking ridiculous. Oh.
You know what? Fuck it. Jets too. Fuck
Right.
it.
You know what? Let's go straight New Jersey. Fuck it.
Oh shit.
And
Oh shit.
Well, it's going to be cold. Miami it traditionally does not play well once it's 32 or less. So
Not just cold, but on a terrible field.
yeah, absolutely dog trash field.
Oh yeah.
The Saints visit the Bucks.
Bucks.
I already put Bucks for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Steelers go to Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore. The Steelers are in a bad spot right now, to say the least, and they have not looked good in a few weeks that I can remember.
No.
Aaron Rodgers' age is so awesomely catching up with him. DK Metcalf, to be a primary wide receiver, is not really doing a whole lot this year for them.
Which is fucking tragic.
It is. It's an absolute, especially when he gave up George Pickens so you could trade for him and signed DK to a massive contract
Yep.
extension. I say Baltimore finally figures out a way to win a game.
You just talked me out of a contrarian pick. Baltimore. I was just like, I was trying to think of something to pick for Pittsburgh, but man, you just talked me out of it completely. Fucking Aaron
Baltimore
Rodgers.
is so fucking up and down.
I know.
Fucking Steelers.
And they got a nice defense, you know, but
Okay.
Even split. The Seahawks visit a bird team.
Atlanta.
Like, doesn't matter which bird team it is.
I mean, kind of the Eagles. I would give.
It is Atlanta.
I would give a little
It
more
is
thought.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. I'm saying Seahawks. JSA might get back on that 2,000-yard pace.
yeah.
I think he's going to as well.
I think so too. Good guy.
Greggy, Seahawks or Falcons?
that was
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. Will the Titans get another win against the Browns?
No, they will
Or-
not. But Miles Garrett might break the sack record.
He'll get 10 fucking sacks.
Yeah, I see Cleveland winning that one. Even if their offense doesn't do anything, I think the Cleveland defense carries them to a win.
I don't see a way. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Cam Ward has been doing so much better. He's gonna be in pain. He's gonna be in pain. No, no Browns. I'm not gonna say
okay.
Titans. I just good God, he's been looking better. Like it's gonna be a setback for him. He's gonna have nightmares about Miles Garrett coming at him.
So after next week, he'll be in IR.
Send him to a darkness retreat.
The Commies go to Minnesota.
Well, I can only base this off of the quarterback play in Minnesota for the last 3 weeks. So commies.
Yeah. Minnesota's so bad.
Oh, and Jaden Daniels will most likely be back.
And that's the difference. The Minnesota defense is good, but fuck, their offense has been bad for the last month and shows no signs of getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Jefferson had 4 yards of receiving today. 4. It's fucking pathetic.
Well, he'll have at least 22.
There you go.
Greg? Commies or Vikings? The Broncos go to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
All right. I mean, here's the thing: the Broncos can't cover a tight end or running. I'm just fucking with you, Denver Broncos.
Same.
I could try to give you an argument for why maybe it's not one that's worth even making.
Are you gonna go the Raiders? Broncos across the board. The Bengals and the Bills.
So, I think the Bengals defense comes back down to earth.
It is a healthy Joe Burrow.
It is. I think this will be a high-scoring game, but I think Buffalo in the end pulls this one out. I think it'll be like a 35-31 game.
What's the T. Higgins injury?
I think he was concussed pretty badly, but I'll double-check for you.
I'm gonna go Bills. It doesn't matter T. Higgins or not, but it becomes a lot closer game with Higgins available.
He has a concussion.
Okay, so he's probably back then. Okay.
Only because Eric is not here. I'm going Bengals.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go again with Eric.
Can the Rams put up more than 97 points against the Cardinals?
More than 97? No, but they'll build enough to beat the Cardinals. They're, fucking poor Cardinals. May have had a chance in this game had the Rams beaten the Panthers like I figured they would.
Mm-hmm.
Not now.
No.
Not now. The Rams are going to have a rough week of practice, and I think they are going to... Brissett will do what he can to keep that team in it. I think the Rams are going to run over him.
You just
Literally.
fucking lost a game you should have fucking won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the Rams winning that one pretty handily.
Rams across the board.
Yeah.
The Texans go to Kansas City.
Fuck.
Texans.
I mean, I'm Texans.
Because
fuck the Chiefs.
But like, and all honesty, like that defense is legit. It is tricky because when you've got like Worthy and Rashi Rice like speeding downfield, even as fast as that blitz comes across, if you can get the ball off, they're gonna be leading some of those defenders. But it'll be a fourth quarter comeback for Kansas City. Like it'll be Mahomes' miracles
It could be.
to get there.
I do think they'll win, and it's only because they're at home. If Kansas City was going to Houston, I would pick Houston to win this one. Kansas City is playing far better at home this year.
With a healthy Shroud, with the game under his belt.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And Monday, the Eagles go to the Chargers.
Man, talk about two teams that need a win.
Yeah, they both fucking need it.
I think Philadelphia's defensive line against that Chargers offensive line that we've already talked about being down their two best offensive tackles.
Yeah.
I think that defensive line is the difference. And that A.J. Brown has a good game. I don't know if Saquon Barkley does, though. I don't like the rushing game for Philadelphia this year. And if it wasn't for their defensive line, I would pick the Chargers. But I'm going to go with Philadelphia.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers because I think they have the ability to do late third quarter and fourth quarter dynamic plays that Philadelphia doesn't have.
I like it. Chargers. All right. Carolina, New England, Giants, and San Fran's on the bye. So that is it for the week.
Wow.
Wait, that is going to be 2 koozies in a row for me?
It is.
Yes.
When was the last time that happened?
I don't even know.
I can tell you. It was 4 years ago. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Yeah, when it comes to Matty Facts, I believe it. So.
Listen, last year I had, I believe, 10 straight weeks in a row of using opposing. I'm sorry, 9.
Yeah,
Because I tossed the Green Bay Packer one across the fucking garage.
Yeah.
And I sang I'm a Little Teapot.
That's right, you had a punishment.
In punishment.
Yeah.
In a bar.
public, yeah.
In public. With about, we'll say 60 people. Maybe 40.
Yeah,
I think
for
it
the
was
Super
like
Bowl.
15.
It was more than that. It was at the Super Bowl.
Was
For
it?
the Super
It was
Bowl, yeah,
half
so-
time of the Super Bowl.
It wasn't
Okay,
60
okay.
people, but it was 30.
30?
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, back when we had a fucking sports pub.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Back when this town had a brewery. That hurt. Okay. Any last thoughts on this week's games?
I feel like we just made one of the cleanest set of picks we've done in a long time. A lot of agreement. It was hard to even find like a fun ooh, let's take this one over this one. But I feel like that's exactly what happened this past week. So
There's only 5 games where at least one of us, was a different pick.
yeah.
Only 5.
But
Yeah.
this, I feel like we did that last week when we made our picks, and this was a fucking crazy week. But also, it wasn't the same level of parity. We had a number of blowouts, so I'm hoping that we get back to the parity of games a little bit, where if it is going to be a win, it's a closer win, and we're seeing fun games, because the blowouts are not as fun. Don't get me wrong. Thanksgiving, those slate of games were fun, but today was not as fun of a stretch of games at all. So
Yeah, unless you were rooting for one of the teams involved. It was
yeah.
Yeah, and it was weird today, too, because I did not have Miami and New Orleans being one of the most enjoyable games to watch on my bingo card. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, listen, this season's been so much fun with the parity. There's so many divisions that are still up for grabs and not even close to being decided yet.
Oh yeah. Well, if you have 9 or 10 wins,
Literally all of them.
Yes.
if you have 9 or 10 wins, you are not swinging dick.
I mean, my God, if I told you 3 weeks ago that Dallas would be
I'm
basically...
swinging dick.
If I told you 3 weeks ago Dallas would be
How about your team, Brian?
a game and a half out
Go
of the
Broncos.
lead in the NFC East, would you have believed me?
No.
The parity this year is unfucking real.
Yeah.
I love it. And my thoughts for the close of the week. I'm so fucking happy this year with my team.
You and me both.
Yeah. Listen, 2018 was the last time I had a winning season to fucking cheer for, so this is so fucking unreal and nice. I don't really know what to do anymore. I wish I lived in Chicago and get a free hot dog.
Yeah, right?
7 years ago?
2018 was our last winning season.
Oof.
Yep.
Oof.
Hey, listen, I could go further back for the last one before that.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Thank you very much for listening. We are Half the Distance Live. Available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. For some reason, you're listening on YouTube and you want to find out where we're at. Also, we have Straight Facts Homie, another podcast associated with this one.
Yeah.
Also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please give it a like or check it out, see if you like it. If you enjoyed this podcast, please give it a like, give it a follow, give us a review. Tell us what we're doing right or wrong. We'd really appreciate it. And, enjoy the rest of tonight's game and tomorrow night's domination by the Giants, we hope. Because living up here, it's really nice to hear Patriots fans just have to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There was a number of years where they were telling us that we could suck a dick. Because they're all assholes. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. We'll see you all next week. And have a wonderful week. Talk to you all later.